Welcome to our channel once again, Health Family Hub. This is the place whereby we advocate for the health family in our society so that we can make our society to be green, our society to have life, because family is the first basic institution of our society. And in our previous session, we talked about the best gift that you can give to yourself as a young woman or as a young man. And we say that the best gift that you can give to yourself is to marry the right person. Marrying the right person is the best gift to give yourself, because so many people have suffered a lot, so many people have died, so many children are in the street today because one day somebody made a mistake to marry the wrong person, and because the family did not work, it came up with those challenges, those negative effects, which makes our society to be ugly. And many people last week they came to me and they were asking me this question: who is this right person? How can I get this right person? How do I know this is the right person? These were the questions that I got since our previous episode. And today, by the grace of the living God, we want to unveil this mystery of who is the right person. If you are new to this channel, please, I want you to sit and continue listening so that you can save yourself from entering to a place whereby you may be suffering and you may not want to get out of that place, because you have to understand that divorce is not good, because it brings a lot of problems in our society today. But you can save the divorce if you get the right person. So welcome, and let's understand who is this right person. First step that you have to know as a young man, for you to get the right person, you have to be right yourself. There's no way that a wrong person can get the right person. It's only the right person who can get the right person. When I was young and when I was single, that time, I was busy looking for the right person. And so many people are busy today looking for the right person. But being single is a gift, and it's a good time to prepare yourself to get the right person. Why being single is good, and why being single is very important to the life of a human being? Because it gives you an opportunity to embark on the first step of getting the right person, of self-understanding. So the first step when you are single, you have to understand yourself. You have to have that clear definition of self. You have to call yourself in a meeting and know yourself. Who are you? Where are you going? What is your purpose of life? What is your value? What do you love, and what do you love, and what you don't love? You have to understand what do you love and what you don't love. For example, in my case, I don't like alcohol. I don't love alcohol. So there's no way that I can marry somebody who is taking alcohol. I don't like somebody who is very lazy. So there's no way that I can marry somebody who is lazy. I don't like partying in the night. So there's no way that I can marry somebody who parts in the night, because myself I'll not be found in clubs. I love somebody who is committed in the church. That's the kind of a person that I love. So for me now, because I know who I am, I know what I love, I know where I'm going, I have a purpose. So this purpose, it regulates my behavior. It regulates my desire. So it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, doesn't matter how much money you have. If you take alcohol, you will irritate me. So the first thing, if you want to get the right person, is to have self-understanding, to know yourself. Self-awareness is very important. That's why at your stage of being single, this is the time now to study yourself, to have a clear picture of yourself, to have a clear picture of where you are going. So that is the first step if you want to know the right person. First of all, know yourself. Know your values. Know your don'ts. That is the first step. The second step, or the right person, is your friend. The mistake that many young people commit is whereby they get a wife and convert her to be their friend. Or a young man or a young woman, she gets a husband and she wants to convert her husband to be her friend. That is impossible. So now you have to get a friend and make him or her your wife. You have to understand that marriage is not about conjugal right. It's not having sexual affair with your wife or your husband. It's about companionship. So imagine you have satisfied yourself on those affairs, just while you have utilized only 1 hour, and you have almost the whole night, the whole day with that person whom you are not is not your friend. So you will get bored, and sometimes you may find yourself getting out of that place to go and have a story with your friend, or to have fun with your friend. So it's good to marry a person who is your friend, somebody whom you can be together, having no sex, but you can live together. You are happy to each other, you comfort each other. So the right person to marry is your friend. Do not make a mistake to marry somebody who is not your friend, because you will get bored. It's not all about sex in a relationship. It's not about sexual intercourse in a relationship. It's about companionship. It's about comfort. It's about helping each other. It's about understanding each other. Imagine now you have married somebody who is not your friend. What kind of life you are going to live with that person? So please, if the right person is your friend, so the people that you interact with, those friends that you interact with, those are the potential. One of them is a potential husband or a potential wife. So those friends of yours, you can convert them to your husband, but you cannot convert your husband to be your friend, or you cannot convert your wife to be your friend. It's your friend that you convert him or her to be your wife. So the second point is to marry your friend. Your friend is the right person to marry. The third point that you have to consider if you marry the right person is to marry God-fearing woman or man. You know, you have to understand God-fearing. What is this God-fearing? God-fearing is not about going to church. It's not about being a praise and worship. It's not about being a preacher. You can be a preacher, but you are not God-fearing person. You can be a worshiper, but you're not a God-fearing person. A God-fearing person is a person who understands the principles of God and is being controlled by those principles, is being regulated by those principles of God. the stipulated principles in the Bible concerning life. That's why the book of Proverbs says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom. You know, many a time we make a mistake. We want to get a financial stable man. But the financial stable man, the finance is not a factor in a relationship. But God-fearing person who has the wisdom of God, he can make money, he can become wealthy, provided he understands the principles of God and he follows those principles of God. So you have to get somebody who is being guided by the principles of God, who understands the rules of God, who understands the traits of God, and he wants to please God. So, the right person is a God-fearing person. Not a person who goes to church. Everyone goes to church, but he may go to church, but is not a God-fearing person. He may be in a worship, praise and worship team, but is not a God-fearing person. And the third and the fourth point that you have to consider to know this the right person, please study the trait of this person. Study the character of this person. That's why you are told to marry your friend. So if this person is not your friend, you have not been with him or her, you have not interacted with him or her, how do you know his or her character? So know the character of this person. Going to church is not final. We have pastors who are thieves. We have praise and worship members who are very aggressive, who does not value women. So you must study the character of this person. You must get somebody who has good character, who has the discipline, who has the discipline, who obeys the principles of God, who understands the issue of love, who is humble, who is diplomatic, who respects family, who respects women. So you have to study the character of this person. So first we have said that you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. Know yourself. Know who you are. Know where you want to go. The second thing, the right person is your friend. Marry your friend. Make your friend to be your wife. God-fearing person. Make sure you get a God-fearing person. And we say that God-fearing person, you have to understand his or her character. Is he being guided by the principles of God? Is he being guided by values of the God? And then know the character of this person. Thank you very much for being with me this session. If you are new into this channel, please, I pray that you subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Support this ministry. Let's move together so that we can make our family better. We can have good family. We can advocate together for the health family so that our society can be a good place to live. We have to understand that family is a basic unit of our society. And the author of this family is God himself. So please, I urge you, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Subscribe so that any video when we are going to produce next week, you will be notified because you have subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. May God bless you. And as you are looking for a man or for a woman, please, I pray that you'll get a right person. You'll get a good person who is going to love you, who is going to care for you, who is going to protect you. And if you're married, I pray that your family will be a good family and you will enjoy every privilege that comes with a family. Thank you very much. Let's meet next week.